Okay, so I wanted to do a video about the post I did the other day about like how I feel like celebrities sometimes fake the status and stuff like that. Like number one, I told you guys before, one of the ways that I discover and uncover deception is because number one, I've been around a lot of deceptive people before in my past, like I told you guys before, so it's like second nature to me. But also, I know that just by the gender alone and stuff like that, and I know just in general, you know that if they're hiding their gender and if they're a part of Illuminati, that they're doing something deceptive. So pretty much everything that they do is going to be lined up with some sort of deception. Okay. So, first of all, when it comes to like, I'm not saying everybody that flashes money is being fake or that's fake money. I'm not saying it. But I've actually had some money before in the past before that had like the little blue security label on it or whatever. And I had that and brought it out and flashed it out because I like to see. It's like I did that because I wanted to see people's reactions and stuff. So just to see kind of how fake people are. People will call you or calling me out the blue or messaging me out the blue. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Or whatever. Knowing because I just flashed that money. But to me, the root of all evil is not money. It's the love of money is the root of all evil. It's like people they will accept anything and we look at certain people that have money, even though we may not necessarily like some celebrities or whatever or what they do or agree with everything, but we can be sold the image of them from what they present to us because they're in the limelight and they have the money. So automatically in our mind, when they're doing something silly or against the grain, even if we do love their music or don't love their music, we're looking at them like, oh well, shoot, they're famous, they're rich, so they must be doing something right. When in reality, you don't know really these people. Like number one, a lot of these pictures that they be doing be photoshopped. I'm a pro at photo editing. I used to find joy even though people knew it was fake pictures or whatever. I obviously made it known it was fake pictures. I'm very good at photo editing. I know how to take a celebrity. Like I used to be a fan of Beyonce, whatever. I'll take a app and I'll put like me in a picture with Beyonce, and of course it'll be obviously fake. People don't know that, but I'm just showing you I'm a pro at doing it. I know how to do that in the past. I can change backgrounds up and stuff like that, which I have a background change picture on my old Instagram page or whatever. It's like I took a selfie in the bathroom when I was in the club, and I didn't like it, but I liked the way I looked on the picture, so I changed the background and made it look like I was in front of a nice building, apartments or whatever. But that wasn't. You could probably tell this a fake background, but still, in general, it's like I'm just showing you people can do anything. But it's like a lot of the stuff that they do, like with this money, like with Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and like again, like I said, I don't hate these people. I just like to analyze certain things. Sometimes it's like what real millionaire every now and then that's okay if like especially if you like have haters and you trying to cap or something like that. But what grown man that's a millionaire or billionaire, whatever, famous boxer gonna let his daughter just have cash like that? Even if you have cash like that around the house, it's like you would have that locked up in a safe or something. And or it's just in general, it's like sorry, that's people walking by outside. It's not adding up. And she's like, this is my money. It's like it's just I know that kind of like fake aura because I've had fake bills before. It's like you like to see how what's the word, how what's the word where people just be on your jock and look and be all on you because they think you have money. Thirsty, you like to see how thirsty people are or whatever. So I know about stuff like that, but it's like you have to think about it like this. And so for those people out there who have good jobs, maybe doctors or lawyers or just regular jobs that's just like you're living comfortably, you got to think about your you have to pay your car bill, you have to pay your house note, and then you have to pay regular bills like light bill and stuff like that, and then just stuff that you want to support your lifestyle, just regular and stuff like that. And a lot of people have a lot of money. What I notice, a lot of people who have buku amount of money, they kind of live like simple lives. They're not not that flashy. But it's like if you buying millions of dollars or thousands beyond thousands worth of chains and jewelry, then a lot of these people be buying guns and stuff like that. Some of these rappers they claim that they have like 6, 7 cars or 5 cars, and these are top notch $1,000 cars that are like the average person can afford. You got to think about, first of all, you got to see if their career is matching up with their lifestyle, and then also with that you got to think about that. It's like when you doing tours or concerts and stuff like that, you got to pay the crew, the people that do the lights, the production. A lot of these people don't write their own songs. You got to pay them, the directors. You got to pay your backup dancers. You got to do all of it. Then you got to support your hotel and your expenses while you're on the go, and the food you eat and all the other stuff. And it's like, so it's like you got to think about how fast that money goes. So the average person who gets income tax money back spends that like right away. It's like very few people know how to save. Some people are good at it, but very few. So it's like you got to stop believing everything they tell you. Just because they say something doesn't make it real. How do you know that these people aren't just people that are just living comfortably, and it's part of their job to act like they have more to try to persuade you into the wrong direction and stuff like this? So it's like these people are liars. So when you're dealing with people that are liars, it's like you gotta take it at face value or whatever. Just because they break it down in a way where they say you make so much per album or something like this and this and that, it's like, how do you know that that's true? It's like they could just be selling you any kind of story. If they're hiding the gender or what they are, faking pregnancies and acting like this and acting like that, what makes you think that they wouldn't fake that they're renting stuff? And I'm not saying they're broke, but it's like we don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, people can say the same thing about me. You don't know them. How you know they're transgender? It's certain things, like I told you. And I know I'm getting off subject, but there's certain things that certain women have on their body that can't be changed up with surgery. Like the hip indentation is over the belly button with women and stuff like that. Like it's another flat back, straight back. That's a prominent feature that men have. You can't change that in surgery. The jawline is just like certain things that they do. Like they can add on. I heard they can add on Adam's apples and stuff like that. And I heard somebody said they can surgically remove Adam's apples, but it's like, and they take hormones. They can make the voice lighter, deeper. So it's like you don't know who these people are. They could be putting on the show. You don't know what they're doing, but I'm always kind of like watching. I go back and look at everything they're doing. Certain stuff doesn't add up just because they say that they're millionaires. It's like you can go to net worth all day. It's like, how do you know that's not made up? It's like you don't know. You can pretty much kind of like, even if they doing like a lot of commercials and music videos and stuff, you don't know if what they're saying they're getting at is what it is. So it's like, you just take everything that they say at face value. They want you to be so jealous of the celebrities, think that they're the idols because they're in the forefront and they're super rich. But really, it's like, how do you know that they're just not fronting, just like they're hiding their agenda? How do you know they're not hiding their net worth? So there's just something to think about. Just wanted to make this video to just put something on your mind. Good night, y'all.